It's not an automation tool, it's an assistive tool, just like autocomplete, right? It's going to get the answer wrong sometimes, and so we need people doing critical thought every time they apply AI. There should be checkpoints as AI is going along the way, helping you out. Now, that's not just a good idea, it's a law if you're a lawyer. Rule 5.3 from the Bar Association Code of Conduct says that if you're using a non-lawyer assistant, right, it's your responsibility to make sure everything they touch is as good as if you did it yourself. Now, I don't know if anybody's ruled that AI counts as a non-lawyer assistant, but I think it probably ought to. I think you should think of AI as your non-specialist assistant, right? And it's your responsibility to make sure that everything you take out of AI and use for your job is up to the standards you would have held yourself to if you did it yourself. Now, here's what happens if you don't do that. Here's a court case. It's Mata versus Avianca. Some of you may have heard this story. Mata is a passenger on an airline, and the beverage cart going down the aisle hits their knee. Maybe that's what happened to Rohit. The beverage cart hits their knee and causes some injury, so he sues the airline. And his lawyer in the case went to ChatGPT and said, hey, ChatGPT, I need 5 examples of cases that support my argument in this case, right? And he submitted those into evidence, and he learned the powerful lesson that day that AI generates text. It doesn't search for it, right? It's creating probably true cases. That's an important thing to know as a lawyer. So should he have gone to LexisNexis or wherever they store cases? Ben knows, right? He should have looked at the cases. He didn't do that. He just took the output of ChatGPT and put it into evidence. And the judge was like, I can't find those cases. Are those cases real? So we went back to ChatGPT and said, are those cases real? And it said, yeah. There are a lot of cases on the internet, in John Grisham books, in legal textbooks, mock trials. There's a bunch of stuff in AI's knowledge base that's not based on fact, right? AI doesn't know what real means, right? So that's an important thing to notice as you're starting to build AI into your tools, as you start to build it into your own day-to-day workflow.